YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl Makar from Cougar's Closet. How y'all doing? So listen, I have a message for some of y'all, okay? And let me show you how the message went, first of all. I saw the message through my eyes. And when the message flipped 5D, it flipped like this. This is your story right here. If this story belongs to you, then claim it. If not, just walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. Because this isn't going to be everybody's story, but it's going to be a good enough amount of you. Back in the 90s, late 90s, up into the 2000s, you've been a troublesome person. You've been troubled. La 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 la. All you niggas roll. You've been troubled. So you were doing things right in the dark that you didn't think would catch up with you that caused you to get felonies. Okay, so now you growing up and you getting mature and you changing over and you want to flip your game and you want to be a better person and you sorry about the past and this and that and that and the other. You ready to straighten up and, oh, you like that Movado brooch. Oh, you like them snake skins. Now you realizing you the man and you feeling good about yourself. But then your dream come crashing down when you realize you need money to feel good about yourself. Because money provides, the stability, the house, the cars, the foods, the finance, the entertainment for the love and the romance. Money runs that whole division. But see, you didn't think what you was doing was going to catch up with you. You wasn't living in the light. You was living in the dark light. And you didn't care about that because you knew who you was then. You didn't have means of access to get nothing. But then over time, you've grown and you're steady growing. And now you want to elevate and you want to change. But you got a stop sign in front of you because of this criminal record, this dark past that showed up when you showed up. So a lot of you, are looking for jobs or applying for jobs and can't get jobs because of this past that you have. Y'all, I meant to grab my phone. Hold on. What was wait a minute before I walk off, because I be the one got my phone and broke my mode. Wait a minute, let me write this down. I don't even know what I'm finna write down. Okay, how about I don't go for a second? Let me get past this part and then I'll go. So there's a lot of people, right, that's changed and sorry for what they did and even paid their time, their dues, and they can't get a job because of their record, right? Okay, so here's the deal with that, right? This is 5D. There's an assignment that's handed down for me to give you, men and women. This is energy. We working in energy. This case is being done in energy. There's an assignment for you to do here. And the assignment is for you to do some research about felonies in your state, because every state is different. About expungements, because this is your story. Now that you've switched over, this is stopping you. Okay, so you want to get... Okay, this is stopping you, right? And now you want to get yourself together or whatever, and you can't because of this stuff here that you have on your record. So this is for you. This is your story. And so now you want a job or whatever, but this thing on your record is haunting you. Okay, this is not going to apply to everybody because I don't know the severity of your felony. Look it up and see about getting it expunged, getting it cleared, getting it sealed. Because what happened was you were trying hard to get a job and you were staying positive for so long and nobody ever called you, nobody ever called you, or when they did call, they told you you didn't get the job because of your background check, and you told them, well, that was 7 years ago. And then they turn around and say, well, we're sorry, I know they say that, but we can't hire you even if it's after 7 years. Okay, the assignment, if that's you, the assignment for you to do now, because see, you fell into a depression. And so you don't understand that you still in that 1990 mind, or you still in that 2000 mind, or whatever, when you did all this dark stuff holding you back. You don't understand that there's a way around that. So you want to look up how to get things sealed and how to get things expunged. All you crack boys, dope slangers, if you got money to do what you do, then you got money to basically pay a lawyer for all these shoes. You got money for all these shoes and all these cars and carrying on. Then I'm thinking you got money for a lawyer to pay you to get this stuff expunged so we can take the dirty money and make the dirty money clean. Yeah, so somebody sent me here and told me that you were still trapped in that mind, and depending on to get on Google and look up these felonies that can be sealed or that can be expunged because there's been a new law passed. And see, some of y'all still trapped in that mind of them telling you no, telling you no, telling you no, that you just gave up. But see, that's the thing. You have to hire somebody, or they said you can expunge it yourself or seal it yourself if you that savvy and know how. But a lot of y'all got means now. This ain't no poor person story, and I know it is. But at the same time, a lot of y'all got side hustles and got money that y'all sitting up here doing something that's gonna lead you to jail or lead you to the grave. When your ticket is to take some of that dope money or whatever this type of money you got, this dirty money you got, and go get you a lawyer and get this stuff sealed and get this stuff expunged so you can get your ass back on the scene at work. I'm your new president. I didn't have to be voted in. Whose vote matters, not yours, because baby, I was born in. Yep. So I don't know, I think it's like $300 or something. I was reading up on this, and they were saying that each law is different, and there was certain type of felonies that could be sealed or whatever. But see, I was reading from Illinois' eyeball perspective. Yeah, Illinois. I was reading from their perspective. Every state is different, but there are felonies that can be expunged, and then some say they don't ever go away. But I don't know if that's state to state. I don't know if that's city to city. I don't know if that's coast to coast. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's mountain time. I don't know how that works. But like I said, depending on the degree of the crime, a lot of you will be denied. But this is the shed of light for the people that was in the dark light. But his grace is so, his grace, his mercy, his mercy is so up. Oh, Father, you so upon thee. That some of you You got a chance to run. Where would I get a message from like this? Some of you got a chance to run if you just take some of this money and do what you're doing. They always talking about people ain't got no life insurance policy. How can people get a life insurance policy if they ain't even got a job policy? You got to crawl before you walk. You see, you got to be careful who you get your information from. Yeah, and for those who this applies to, he said, quit calling him and you ain't done what you supposed to do. He said, quit calling him. So on his behalf, I'm gonna make you an offer that you can't refuse tonight. You take care of this expungement or this deal, get you a little lawyer, or like I said, if you're savvy, they claim you could do it by yourself. Google it, Google your state. And the offer I was trying to make you, yeah, you take care of that and get that expunged and get that sealed and start applying for jobs. He said he'll show up. Listen, this is resonating. Where would I get a a story like this from? Oh, it gets so scary, baby. It's spooky.